Is it that time? 'Tis I, Dr. Bonehead, otherwise known as Joe. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. I woke up not too long ago. I'm gonna be so honest. I woke up, had some bagels, took a shower. That was nice. That was pretty nice. And then I was like, well, I promised them I would stream 100 Line Last Defense Academy. And I really want to play 100 Line Last Defense Academy. So that's why we're here now. I want to play some C-Day music, bro. It gets us in the mood. I don't know what to say. It gets me in the mood. You know what I mean? I can't hear this theme anymore. I gotta enjoy it while I can. God, bro. This guy is dead as hell. Oh, shit. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream. I got my coffee here. Y'all doing good? Everything going good? I see Omnitric. I see Pity. You guys doing good? You got a lot of gold, Pity. Okay. I don't really know what that means. Can you spend that on stuff? I should probably, like, look into that more. Is that what that means? I don't even know. Violent, violent. Dude, the thing goes hard. Omnitrix says, off from work today? Thank God. Hell yeah. That's great. Amy, well, she's not off from work, but she's home today, which is nice. This is going to be a small stream because we got to go to the dentist. We got a dentist appointment. But you're off from work today. Good. That's got to feel nice. Good. I actually work later today. I teach a class later today. That'll be fun. Teach a class, and then I got a recording. It's the avatar currency. Right, I figured that. Last time I tried to buy something, it didn't work. I should look into that, because I think there's a way that you can, like, let them get, like, hats and stuff, I think. Let me look into this really quick. I can slingshot? Whoa. Oh my God, I can slingshot you guys. Whoa! Boom! Boom! Cool. Reading some manga and manhwa as always. Still waiting for TOD to come back. You and me both. You and me both. Block options? Oh, I can add like blocks. What the heck? I have trapped Omnitric. Oh no, that's kind of funny. I like it. Tower of Naza, welcome to the stream. I saw you spawn in as Darkrai because I'm messing with the avatars here. That's awesome. Welcome to the stream, Darkrai, Tower of Naza. Good to see you. We just got started, so I'm just kind of messing around. Pity, you got a lot of gold. Can I give you a hat? Is that possible? It is. I'll give you a witch hat. Witch hat, Pikachu Atelier. How do I do that? Boom. There you go. I gave you a witch hat. Finally caught an early stream. Hey, what's up, A3? 833. Thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate you. We're just about to get started. Dude, this game is really fun. This game is very fun. It's a really good balance of visual novel plus fun tactical game. You know what I mean? It's a blast, bro. What's good, Mr. Voice Actor? Is that my name? I'm Mr. Voice Actor now? Oh, I gave it to myself. I'm such a dumbass. I thought I was giving it to you, Pity. Oh, no. Wait, maybe you don't have any gear. Oh, well, all right. I guess I got a hat now. Well, my bad, bro. My bad. Whoops. Oh, well, thank you, 833. So happy to catch a stream. Usually I'm working whenever stream happens. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I stream fairly early. So yeah. Okay. Guys, we're back to 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Last time, we merged the two academies. The second to last Defense Academy, that thing blew up. Nigo is dead. Like, super dead. Self-destruct dead. And Yugamu, Kyoshika, Kurata, and Nozomi joined our squad, which is very exciting. These three still haven't joined the fray. Ima, Kako, and Ginzaki. However, I have faith that Kako will be the next to join. But of course, there's only one way to find out. We fended off an invasion. It was pretty sick. So yeah, that's what we're picking up. How do you change your Pokemon on mobile? I think it's ! avatar space name of the Pokemon. I think you put ! avatar space Pokemon name in the chat, and you're good. Or avatars! Yes, plural, right? So it's ! avatars space Pokemon. Oh, let's go, A3. All right. Hope you're having fun. There you go. Now you're a Pachirisu. That's a good-ass choice. Pachirisu is a world champion. Frick yeah, dude. Yo, what the hell is... Does this guy just hang around at night? Quite the view you got here. Those, the undying flames we've heard so much about? Yeah. I still have trouble believing any of this is real sometimes. By the way, I did a quick sweep of the rooftop, and it looks like there are enough rooms for all of us. If there was any doubt our team was always supposed to join you here, that was pretty decent proof of it, right? Yeah, exactly what I said. I guess so. Yeah, they were always supposed to join, because you can see back here, Kurara, Nozomi, Kyoshika, Yugamu, and then Moko. This was supposed to be Moko's room. Crazy. Fair enough, A3. I appreciate that you enjoyed the read-throughs so much. Phew. Alone in my old familiar room, I slumped down onto the bed. What's up, Tykins? What's up? Could never catch a live stream. Did you do any videos? I ended up dropping Tower God Season 2. There was too much going on. There was too many bad people didn't like it. So my plan for that is that someday we'll probably do a watch party. But I ended up basically like following behind and realizing I don't know if I want to watch it, which was very disappointing. And I feel like if I ever went back to it, that maybe I would still find some enjoyment out of it. But I think if anything, we'll do a watch party. Yeah. And it ended up being kind of a bit of a disaster from my end too. I didn't follow through properly because like I missed a week, and then like I was gonna do 2, and then like all I saw on Reddit and all I saw on my Discord were people being like, "This sucks, bro." And so I was like, "Damn, like I don't have any motivation, you know?" So that's what happened. It was kind of rough, yeah. I mean, I'm sure I'd still enjoy it, but a watch party would be kind of fun. It'd be kind of fun. God, high school read along was a damn journey. 3 months. Oh hell yeah, A3. That's awesome. I'm so happy to hear that. That's fair. I appreciate it. It was still a bit of a failure on my end. Fake Tower of God fan? True. Facts. Facts. After the storm, the other academy, and the many battles of the last few days, it actually felt kind of nice to be back. Yeah, dude, he's been through a lot. They've all been through a lot in recent days. But this wasn't where I really wanted to be. I wanted my real room. The one back home in the TRC. Of course! I'll survive and go home. I will. I have to. But would the real Katawa be waiting there for me? Or was she already here? It's a weird mystery. Who is Nozomi? It's way too late in the day for me to start thinking about this stuff. I can wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow would be a new day. I allowed myself to relax and eventually fell asleep. All right, good job, Takumi. Day 30. We hit the big 3-0. Wow, we hit the big 3-0. That's crazy. That's fair, Tower of Naza. Yeah. I think you can enjoy it for what it is, but I think people's criticisms are valid, though. I don't like people who overly hate, but I think criticisms are valid. Hey, new dialogue! Down and dirty, it's day 30. New rooms! Oh, let's go! Woo! Hell yeah! The metal shop. The biolab. Thank you, Jiraiya. He said you can ask me in person. Dude, he thought he was gonna live past day 5. That's crazy. This dude died on day 5. New school facilities, huh? Well, that can wait. First, I have to meet up with everyone in the cafeteria. I'm kind of nervous about this new dynamic. You know who I'm most nervous about? It's not even Yugamu, although this guy's a freak. It's freaking Kurata, bro. She's gonna become the freaking world-dominating... I'm worried. I'm scared. What's she gonna do? Oh, good morning, Takumi. Yeah, morning. I still can't make myself believe Nozomi and Kadoa are different people. They're just too alike. I have to go. I'll see you later. Oh, awkward. If she were Kadoa, I can't imagine why she'd act so cold toward me. Maybe the fact that I get so awkward around Nozomi is why she's putting distance between us. I can't help it though, being around her is so confusing. Is this like Danganronpa? Yes, this is made by the same people. Well, not the same company, but the same director, same artist. It is a game about the end of the world, and we are the last bastion of humanity defending this academy because if the invaders, the aliens basically, get to the academy, then we're fricked, bro. And it's a mystery. We're stuck here for 100 days. We use this power called Hemo Anima to transform, like Persona metaphor kind of style. And we fight these things called commanders. We absorb their power. There's these things called the Undying Flames that are surrounding us. We are immortal at this school because of the, yo, Kamakura General Hospital was added to the archive. That's crazy. Anyway, it's a whole mystery. Basically, what ended up happening was that the person who forced us here, that little blob guy that you saw with Jiraiya's voice, he freaking died, bro. That dude is dead, which is crazy. And there was 2 academies. The second one blew up, and so the survivors from that academy ended up joining us here. So we've got Takumi. We've got, he's the main character, right? His childhood friend looks just like her. However, she doesn't recognize him. Her name is different, and he's freaking freaked out by it, right? Then you've got Takemaru, biker guy, you know, all muscle, but he's kind of got a good heart. Hiruko is missing, bro. She's missing. She was our leader after Side, the blob guy, died, and now she's freaking missing. She was gonna tell us information, and then she suddenly went missing. We have no idea what happened to her. What's up, Kodiak? How does the human race treat... That is not the question that we should be asking right now, Kodiak. You sick freak. I'm kidding. Darumi. She's a psycho. What can I say? She loves Danganronpa, so she always references Danganronpa. She's like, ooh, is this a killing game? She likes gore and misery porn, as you see in her description. Ato! Best bean in the game. An angel sent to human Earth. There's nothing else you need to know. This guy is a freaking angel, okay? Tsubasa, engineer girl, mechanic. She barfs a lot, but that's okay. We still love her. Gaku, poor guy, who basically is a coward, but he finally decided to help us fight. He wants a lot of money. Ima and Kako. He's in love with Kako. They are twins. Let's move on. Shoma. He likes animals, but he has the self-esteem of a pile of garbage. I wish I could explain more, but you just have to hear him talk and you'll see why. Nozomi, again, I already kind of explained. She seems to be a new person, but she looks and sounds identical to our childhood friend. Kurara from the Second Academy. She is a dictator. I don't know what to tell you. She's rich from a wealthy family, and she thinks she owns the world. Kyoshika, she grew up on manga, so everything about her life is dictated by, she thinks manga is real, so she's like a samurai person. And then Yugamu, he likes killing people. Moving on. That's all. That's our cast. Oh, I skipped her dialogue. Here's Kyoshika. The carriage, see what I mean? She thinks manga's real. The carriage that conveyed us here is now stationed in the parking lot on the first floor. It was a bus, by the way. It's a wonder the horses pulling it were able to go so fast. And all without ever being seen. We should bring them some hay and water later. Are you freaking... Does she seriously not know how a bus works? Oh my god, she's so precious. She must be protected at all costs. You guys want me to run it back? You'll watch this game for any amount of time and you'll see what I mean. 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 You getting Tokon? Hell yeah, the beta was so much fun. I just hope they fix it for PC. It was a lot of fun. It was a blast. It was super fun. It's got a high skill ceiling, but not in a bad way. All right, it looks like everyone's here. Still feels weird having so many people around all of a sudden. Then let's hold a killing game and thin out the herd a little. Whoa, don't be so casual about it. Taking life is a serious matter. If you're going to kill someone, you gotta take your time with it. Really make it mean something for the both of you, you know? Is that supposed to be inspiring? There being more of us could be a good thing, though. The more allies we have, the better we can defend the school. You're not trash at fighting games, Kodiak. You just gotta play more. That's how it is for anybody. I gotta play more, too, because I play against people that make me look like trash. Get Schooled is getting axed? I didn't know about that. Is it because of the controversies and stuff? I can see why, kind of, but yeah. Allies, huh? Oh. Anyway, I took a quick look around the school already. It's basically identical to ours, just like Nigo said. Apart from that huge wall of fire outside, of course. If you guys don't know, Nigo was their C-Day, who also blew up. Because there was a freaking strong commander who had 99 HP, 99 armor. We couldn't kill him. And so Nigo blew up the school to try to kill them. And I don't know if it worked. We'll see. Ah, that's good, A3. That's good. So those are the infamous Undying Flames. The sight of them fair sets my teeth on edge. I love the way she talks. You told us a little about them on the bus on the way here. But maybe we could get a proper explanation? What exactly are those flames, Takumi? Dude, how are we supposed to know? Also, look at this cast. It's so big now. These four were not here until yesterday. They just arrived. Still getting used to them. Shoma! Oh, I'm sorry. I must be such an eyesore. I'll go stand in the corner and try to attract as little attention as possible. We certainly have gathered a motley crew of allies, haven't we? It's like one of those yokai picture scrolls in here. He didn't mention his sister Dearest. I can't believe it. Oh, she did. My dear brother always tells me not to talk to strangers, and these people are pretty strange, but still, yeah. Sad Frog, his dialogue is crazy. Shoma's dialogue, it's all about like, you must not want to talk to a bottom barrel worm feeding piece of garbage like me. It's like, oh my, chill, bro. Just like that, we got 4 more people we have to live with. And they're all total weirdos, too. I'm glad you're back, Takumi. But we still haven't solved the mystery of what happened to Hiruko. See, she's missing. She's still He's right. We don't know what the hell happened to her. Yeah, A3. I upload 2K now. This is way too many characters to keep track of. Let's hold a killing game and thin out the herd a little. Same thing. They also brought food. Our food supplies were like burned up. And the 2nd Defense Academy, they brought back a ton of food. So we're chilling now. We don't know who burned the food though. If it was a traitor in our midst, we don't know if it was the ghost. There's a ghost guy with flames that's going around. It's freaking weird. Those guys from the other academy are kind of weird. Making friends with them might be asking a little too much. Again, I think they sorted the 2 schools on weirdness. Genuinely. All this time, there was a whole nother school just like ours. You really never know what's gonna happen around here. Facts! I have nothing to say to you, peasant. Tell Nozomi what she wants to know. You should go ahead and answer Nozomi's question. We're all dying to learn about those flames. Those undying flames send a chill down my spine. Could they be some sort of art brought back by demonic blood magic? What if all the manga she's read about is actually real and she's like predicting the game? Hobo Beard Joe ever coming back? We'll see. Which school is the weirder one? Yeah. Well, and don't get me wrong, we've got Ima and Darumi, 2 weirdos, right? The rest of them are fairly normal, I would say. Hiruko is a bit weird. The person who's missing, who was our leader for a time, she loves killing invaders specifically. So she gets a bit psycho, but honestly, it's not that crazy. It wasn't that crazy. It wasn't that bad. Comparatively, you know? All we can tell you about the flames is what C-Day told us when we first got here. It was an arc, wasn't it, Kodiak? Yep. They never go out. Akatsuki. Not Akatsuki. Amaterasu, right? Fair enough, Aether, you're good.
永遠だ
Enjoy the ride.
あの炎は消えることなく永遠に燃え続けるんだ。だから消えない炎なんだ。
They'll be here for all eternity. It's so weird. Fire that never goes out. It sounds like something out of a fairy tale. I'd never have believed it if I hadn't seen him with my own eyes. Heck, I still have trouble getting my brain to accept it. Perhaps 'tis an advanced form of ninjutsu. Which chakra elements does one combine for such a transformation? She's a Naruto fan. Or something. The flames are there to help keep the invaders away from Last Defense Academy, right? If that's true, they must be part of the defense system. They're probably generated somewhere on school grounds. I know, right, Kodiak? It's good. This game was very popular, so I'm really happy to hear that too. Yeah, that it was well received, whatever. Yo, Matt, let's go. 3-stream streak. Hell yeah. We better see Kyo unleash her Bankai on Eva's useless ass. I'm so down, bro. Get this guy out of here. Get this freaking freak. Where is he? I hate this man. I hate him so much. Calling him a man is, you know, all the things Shoma says, apply it to this freaking loser. I can't stand him. Yeah, maybe. To tell you the truth, we don't really understand how it works either. You got him burning outside your defense room, too. That's gotta be to protect whatever's in there, right? So the defense room, that's what's housing the thing that's protecting humanity, apparently. The thing that if the invaders reach the defense room, they win. They, like, win against humanity. So there's flames around that room as well. We think so. I tried dousing those ones with the fire extinguisher before, but they sprang up again pretty much right away. It's going to take a lot more than that to get inside. This really brings back how many questions are still unanswered. Side said he'd explain everything, but then he disappeared. And you couldn't convince him to tell you sooner? You truly are useless. Sorry. No! Ato, don't let her walk over you! Hey, that wasn't our fault. Your defenses are a lot beefier than ours. I guess that settles it. This school is the real deal, all right. I kind of feel bad for them. They didn't have the wall of fire. They were defending a decoy room. Yes, it's just like Nigo said. Bro, Nigo was a real one. Freaking self-destructed to take down that commander. Freaking respect, bro. Verily, 'twas a shock to learn we've been risking our lives to protect a mere decoy. A shock? It was downright infuriating! The B team is no place for someone of my social standing. I knew she wouldn't like that. It's not as if the work we did there wasn't important. The invaders took the bait and sent troops to the decoy after all. Dude, imagine how hard it's gonna be now that there's no decoy. Twice as much is gonna be sent to us. Yeah, rip to a real one for sure. All those attacks we fought off stopped them from focusing their entire fighting force on this school. I still say Nigo could have told us that from the beginning. A lot of the information relating to this war is classified. Maybe he didn't have permission. Even Nigo couldn't defy orders from above. He told us that much himself. Orders from above. So there's somebody other than Side. Because even Side was like, oh, I'll ask the others if I can tell you info. So there's more. Yeah, Side mentioned higher-ups too. Who's really controlling this war? But now the Decoy Academy's gone. That means the attacks on this one are gonna get a whole lot worse. Yep. Pretty much. They don't gotta decide who to send where anymore. We're all there is. And there's still like 70 days to go. Oh man, what rotten luck. I don't know if I can hold out that long. What's the worst that could happen? Dying? If it's gonna happen anyway, maybe we should get started now. You know, get busy living or get busy dying. My guess is Monokuma. Yo, is Monokuma freaking behind it all? You sounded like Shaggy? Hell yeah. It's okay, Ema, you'll be, yeah. See, when we were running out of food, I was like, well, we know who we're gonna eat first, right? I think someone in chat said that. Yeah, it's true. You're all so adorable. The way you freak out over every little thing. The enemy attacks may get worse, but there's more of us too. If we can learn to fight as a team, then... Why fight at all. Why don't we just run? Can I freaking take my pill? Freaking die. I hate this man. If we use that school bus you came in on. I skipped dialogue on accident. We can cover a lot more ground than on foot. We might even be able to drive all the way back to the complex. Come on! Marjorius, listen, I stream around the same time every day. At some point, you gotta I'm sorry. You're babbling, sir. A warrior does not desert their post while the enemy still draws breath. And nor does a woman. The way she said that was weird. Even supposing the bus could cover that kind of distance, none of us know how to get to the Tokyo residential complex from here. True. If it even still exists. And besides, the future of humanity is at stake here. If we don't defeat the invaders, the whole world is done for. Don't tell me you actually believe all that future of humanity stuff. There's a good chance it's just a story made up to motivate us, you know? You're just doing your dailies? Fair enough. Naturally, we considered that possibility. It was one of the first things we discussed. In the end, we decided if there was even a chance of it being true, we had no choice but to steel our resolve and do our part for these 100 days. Nozomi was very persuasive. The way she got us fired up, we couldn't help but get on board with it. She's the main character. I didn't really do anything special. But how can you be so sure? Do you have any grounds or evidence to prove it's true? You got any grounds or evidence for thinking it's not? Ah, the classic. I guess not. It's Gaku, this guy. Reaching Rachel levels of uselessness? Yes. I'm just waiting for that one betrayal to really cement it in. Maybe he is responsible for Hiruko's disappearance. He said he had a plan the night before she disappeared. Even if it's too obvious. If Side had been able to tell you more about what's going on, you'd be sure of it too. I think that's the main difference between our two groups, and why our attitudes are so different. Once Nigo told us about World Death! Are we gonna learn what World Death is finally? Because Side never told us. We knew we couldn't just stand by and let it happen. World Death. Yes, indeed. Humanity's future prospects without this particular asset would be grim, to say the least. Is it a vaccine? It is, after all, the key to overcoming world death and ensuring a chance for future generations to thrive. What in the world could world death be? Is it just the invasion? Or is it like a disease? Why does it have lips? We don't... Some questions are not... We'll never know the answer. Wait. World Death. What's that? A new prominent term to deal with? This is gonna overload my extra small-sized brain. It's all starting to make sense now. You never even got that far, huh? It's no wonder you're still going back and forth on whether it's all true then. You best prepare yourselves for a shock. What the frick is gonna happen? Wait, what could be so shocking? Is it that the Tokyo Dome is dead? What do you mean? According to the information Nigo shared with us, world death was the catalyst for this entire war. This is the thing that started it all? More than that. It's also, I was gonna just say this, it's also the reason humanity is now confined to the Tokyo residential complex. World death has decimated the human population and forced the survivors to take shelter underground. So the start of this game, we didn't start out in a normal place. We started out under a dome in this place called the Tokyo Residential Complex. And she was reading books like, God, Takumi, there's this thing called rain outside. There's this thing called a storm. Oh my God. So like clearly like they grew up in a world that was like already post-apocalyptic. Decimated the population? It's that bad? Enough with the dramatic build-up. Just tell us what this world death thing is. Quiet, pea-brain. The adults are talking. If we tell you, we don't want any of that, hey, is that really true? What if it's all made up stuff? Do you think you can hold on to that single thought without blowing a fuse? Come on, make with the explanations already! AOT, true. That's what I said too. I was like, it's Armin, bro. That's no way to talk to someone who's about to impart important wisdom. Didn't anyone ever teach you any manners, you inbred little street urchin? That is a crazy thing to say to Gaku of all people. What? And your manners are any better, you foul-mouthed rich girl? You freaking get her ass! Shut up. Shut up! Honestly, having to listen to your complaints is making my skin crawl. Spend too much time talking, and you won't be ready when the enemy attacks. If you don't fight the enemy when they attack, you die. Is that so hard to understand? So why do you insist on picking apart everything we say? I've stepped in things that would have made better soldiers than you. She's right. Frick, Shoma, come on! Even ABC gum still has some flavor. It's more resilient than me, too. Can you really blame us for asking questions after getting dragged into this crazy war out of nowhere? That's where you're wrong. We weren't dragged into this. We were chosen as mankind's last hope. Oh, we're getting into some fights. The two groups are disagreeing. Uh-oh, what if they don't tell us? What if we're arguing so much they don't tell us? Oh my god, I freaking... Mankind's last hope. Yes, we were chosen to represent humanity in this war. To shoulder the hopes and futures of everyone back home. We're the only ones that can stop our entire species from being wiped out. We don't have a choice in this, we have to fight.
Yeah.
Knows me kind of sus? Well, again, she has a different name than our childhood friend, which is freaking weird. And you believe that too? Are you sure you haven't just been brainwashed to think it's true? Again, you make a joke of our resolve? You won't be laughing when my blade has had its way with you. What about World Death? You're gonna just keep throwing that name around like it means something? Or you're gonna actually start explaining things? That's what I'm saying, Takemaru. Freaking spit. God damn it! You know what? I'm not telling you a thing. Go shove it up the tailpipe of a car you can't afford to insure because you're poor. Jesus. I can't work with a bunch of impatient, ineffectual, dull-witted morons like you. There's no point in telling you anymore. I freaking knew it. I knew that we were not going to get along. The two groups are too different. Kurata, don't be like that. There's no need for us to get involved with these chumps, Nozomi. We can win this war on our own just fine. Can't believe we wasted our food on you peasants. We'd have been better off letting you shrivel up and using you as invader bait. Oh, you act like a big shot, but this is our school, you know? We were here first, that's facts! Gaku! Spit! Yeah, we opened up this place to you after yours went kaput. If it weren't for us, you'd have nowhere to go right now. We could say the same for you. You and the school would have been toast if we hadn't helped out in that battle yesterday. Don't get smart with me, pretty boy. I'll murderlize ya! Ouch, don't mangle murder like that. That word deserves to be treated with respect. Get the frick out of here. Oh no! Ah, shoot! Yo, it's Civil War time. Uh-oh. Yo, it's Civil War time. Ah, shoot! It's freaking Civil War. Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay, we have voiceover here. Excuse the heck out of me. Damn, I'd rather be poor than a rotten human being. Dude, the Gaku stocks are rising. Oh my god. Damn, even Kyoshika. We step into Super Intend. Oh no. Darumi. She said, ah, well, let's just kill each other. Like, frick. This guy, bro. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Yeah, you tell him, Takemaru. Just one murder, that's all I ask. Oh my god. The Avengers are breaking up like the Beatles. No! That's enough. You all need to calm down. Takumi's right. We won't get anywhere if we don't work together. Wake up and smell the roofies, Nozomi! That dreadnought class deadbeat's as bad as the rest of them. What? Oh, because he was acting weird with her earlier. Okay. The moment your back is turned, he'll spike your drink and take you back to his room to have his way with you. I'd never do anything like that. I really wouldn't. You know that, right? Because again, she was weirded out by. He thought it was his childhood friend, so he grabbed her hand. Please, everyone, we shouldn't be fighting among ourselves. Why can't we be friends? Friends? What's with these guys? Don't make me laugh. Oh shit! Befriending these cosplay convention rejects certainly is asking a lot from normal people like us. Damn! How dare you, sir! I'll not let that insult slide. Choose your fate. Face the judgment of the Holy Jumanji Sword, or repent and die by your own hand. I demand satisfaction. Also, yeah, well, it's funny that Ima, of all people, said that, but also, that was a pretty funny line. It was a funny line, but also, yeah, shut the frick up, bro. Satisfaction, my ass! Ima may be a jerk, but he's our jerk! That's funny. That's... They're so locked into school versus school that he's like, yeah, I hate him, but like, he's on our side, okay? Shut the frick up, okay? I spent 30 days with this guy. That's so funny. I've had just about all I can stand of your loathsome visages. We're done here. Come on, Nozomi. But... yeah, get lost. See if we care. If I never see your dumb face again, it'll be too soon. Damn, did you say that to Nozomi too? Alright. Trying to press the issue now will only make things worse. It'd be nice if we could talk more tomorrow, though. Damn. Okay, I didn't think it'd be this bad. The team from the second campus left with their heads held high. They were barely out the door before the others started venting their feelings. What's with those guys? Are we really gonna have to spend the rest of the 100 days with people like that? They are quite eccentric, it's fair. East versus West campuses? I agree. Their attitude is positively sickening. I can't... this guy, bro. She did! She took a stray! Like, come on! Like you're one to talk. You brought back some interesting friends with you, Takumi. So this is my fault? It's not his fault. I know I've got no right to contribute to the discussion, but what do you think that world death they mentioned is? I'm really curious now. Don't sweat it. Don't even think about it. It's all mind games. They're just trying to get inside our heads. Damn it. I still feel like I want to hit something. Think I'll go back to my room and cool off. I guess I'll do that too. No killing game then? Maybe next time. Eito! Takemaru, Gaku, and Tsubasa left the room. I didn't have the chance to stop them. The tension was already dangerously close to the breaking point. Well, that could have gone better. I never expected everyone to turn on each other like that. Same here. It's not going to be easy getting them to work together. If Side or Hiruko were here, they'd know what to do. But it's no use wishing things were different. Guys, look at Chrono. Look at this guy. Look at this dude. Look at this freaky little fluffy boy. The king of this house. Isn't that right, buddy? You're the king. Yeah, you're the king, buddy. Yeah, you're the king. But it's no use wishing things were different. We need to think of a way to solve this problem in our own way. Yeah. I'm gonna go. I need some time alone to think. Eito and I parted ways, and I headed back to my room. Is it free time? Time for free time? After that disaster of a meeting. Dude, that's crazy. They appear in like every stream tower of NASA. I've had them for 5 years. I've had them for almost 5 years now. They're about 5 years old. Both him and Luca. Look at these guys. Look at these little guys. Look at this dude. But they're usually in the live streams, so if you've only watched like the videos, then yeah, it's a little... After that disaster of meeting, it's hard to imagine ever reconciling the two groups. There's got to be some way. Maybe we just need some more time. Oh, you did say that, Tower. You did say that. That's fair. That's fair. Come to think of it, some new rooms were unlocked today, weren't they? They sure were. I think I'll go take a look at them. I could use something to take my mind off all this. It's the metal shop on the first floor and the biolab on the second floor. Having new rooms is always exciting. Wow, most people are just in their rooms. Huh. That's crazy. Let's go to the metal shop. What is this place? This isn't quite what I was expecting from a metal shop classroom. It's more like something you'd find on a military base. There are all kinds of deadly looking weapons lined up, and the air's thick with the smell of metal shavings and gunpowder. We already have a workshop like a garage, so it's kind of interesting that they have both. Oh, and awkward, little bit. She's here too. I don't think she's pretending not to know me. Katawa would never have put on an act this convincing. Is she really not Katawa? Or maybe she's lost her memory. We need to ask her about her backstory, you know? Like, does she remember her past? Look out, Nozomi, that perv is waiting for a chance to pounce on you and lap up your saliva! Ah, so he's like the yokai Yamachichi that steals its victim's life force by sucking in their breath, except with saliva! The holy Jumanji sword and I will strike him down! I keep telling you I'd never do anything like that! Darn it. She's more cautious of me than ever now. At this rate, I'll never get to talk to her. What am I supposed to do here? I only wish we had a magic circle to contain you, Sir Takumi. Then I could easily cut you down the moment you try anything indecent. Nozomi's trying to keep her distance from me. I'll never get a chance. Oh, frick! I blame Kura. She is such a freaking... She just causes all kinds of issues constantly. She's a problem. She's a big problem. Ah, the way the air smells in here really puts me at ease. That's true, because she freaking builds, like, traps and weapons and stuff. That's true. Seriously? You like this? With all the metal and gunpowder and everything? I know, it's not exactly the aroma one would associate with a sophisticated lady like myself. But the Usuzukis actually rose to prominence thanks to our involvement with weapons development. That makes a lot of freaking sense. You guys got rich off a war. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Weapons development? Like guns and stuff? Guns and stuff? In the beginning, our family name was just Suzuki. And then they added the oh my god. We were small-time arms engineers and gun runners. We grew the business little by little, expanding our reach until it encompassed all aspects of life in the Tokyo residential complex. That gave us the necessary prestige to evolve from Suzuki to Usuzuki, and the rest is history. Where the frick did the U come from? Is that how names get changed? I mean, it's good. I mean, I guess. Workshops like this are just as integral to my family's identity as the swanky mansions where we live today. This industrial atmosphere is baked right into my DNA. Being here is like returning to my natural habitat. Yeah, we're getting some Kurara lore. Okay, I guess that makes sense. It seems only fitting that this should be the place where I write a new chapter in our family's illustrious history. I'll create weapons the likes of which the world has never seen and eradicate those pesky invaders once and for all. You know what? Fair. If you can do that, respect. Like, that's fine. Trap development. What in the world? Traps. I think I did see something about that. The invaders will rue the day they crossed a new Suzuki. Man, I'm glad she's on our side. She is on our side, right? Maybe you should tell that to those friends of yours, too. Getting on my bad side is not a good idea. If they all commit seppuku 3 times in quick succession, I might forgive them for their insolence. She is such a freaking... I wonder if we'll ever see Beneath the Mask, though. Beneath the Mask. Sorry, Persona started playing in my head. Again with the ritual, suicide demands. I'm still not sure how doing it more than once is supposed to work. I didn't even question that. The way they say Suzuki, you should pronounce it like there's only one O, says Midori. First of all, what's up, Midori? Second of all, really? Suzuki. Suzuki. Oh, Suzuki. Yeah. Good point. You're right. All Suzuki. All Suzuki. That's crazy. Okay, good to know. All Suzuki. I kind of like saying Suzuki, but Suzuki. Yep, fair enough. Trap development. Okay, nice. The great and powerful All Suzuki. All right. They're a family of war mongrels. Yep. I mean, literally. Proudly, you know. The Biolab. The twins are going to be here along with the frickin' assassin. Yep. And Takemaru as well. It's like, with the, okay, gotcha. Because, yeah, if it was it would be spelled different. I wondered about that. I thought it was just a unique spelling. We mentioned that the second we met her. I thought it was just a unique spelling, but clearly there's more to it. Oh, God, oh, my God, what is this place? Oh, jeez. Wait, are those, like, pieces of invaders? Like, invader eyeballs? So this is the biolab. Looks less like a classroom and more like something out of a horror movie. What are you laughing at? I can't help it. I mean, just look at this equipment. It's hot with a capital H. Now that this room's open, we can whip up a whole host of medical supplements whenever we need them. I'm almost afraid to ask, but what kind of supplements are we talking about? This is probably those potions you can take in battle, right? Mostly stuff that gives our hemoanima a temporary boost. We can use them to augment our regular physical abilities too. Nigo did say there were facilities like this tucked away in dark corners of the school. It's pretty sweet. I finally get to see one. I guess second to last Defense Academy had a lab like this too, but it never got unlocked for us. I wonder why these never, why not just unlock these from the beginning? Wouldn't that help with the keeping away the invaders? That does sound like it'd be useful. But is it ethical? We're basically using performance-enhancing drugs. Okay, Takumi, listen. Ethical? Brother, it's the end of the world. If there was ever a time, we're not playing sports, dude. Aw, you're worried about the morality of a little thing like that. You're such a Boy Scout, Takumi. With everything in this lab, we have the potential to go much, much further. A lot of this stuff was developed as the result of illegal experiments on human subjects. Oh, okay, I can see where the morality comes in now. For most people, no amount of knowledge is worth that kind of atrocity. And now that research is all ours. The fiendish, the outlandish, the downright unpleasant. It's all right here at our fingertips. And what could we use it for? For a start, we can probably make some killer modifications to ourselves. Just like my family did to me. You mean like the way your arm stretches? His arm does stretch! I thought that was a whip. His arm stretches in battle. I forgot about that. Also, yeah, the aliens certainly have no ethics. You know, it's always been my dream to mod somebody else's body. I'd be gentle, and I'd make sure any changes I made were tasteful. Say, Takumi, you feel like discarding your humanity and becoming something more? Absolutely not. Not interested. Let me know if you change your mind. In the meantime, I'll just make do with my fantasies. Alright. Alright, I've visited both of the new rooms that were unlocked. Guess I'll go back to my room and decide what to do next. Well, I think it's free time. I think it's time for free time. I'm gonna go get some more coffee. Give me 1 sec, and then we'll do some free time. Let's keep it up. Shoo! Between all the arguing and the exploration, today's like taking it out of me. Is there anything I can do to get everyone to see eye to eye? Or are their attitudes toward fighting just too different? We're representing all of humanity in this war. They chose us above all others. Dude, their outlooks are so completely different. How are they gonna ever get along? We're the only ones who can do this, so it's only natural that we give it our all. They had Nozomi. That was the difference. Main character. Mankind's future is in our hands. It's our responsibility. I never thought of this as a responsibility. Fighting was just a means to an end, a way for me to get home. Would I feel differently if I knew about world death? Was I ever going to find out what this war was all about? Oh! Take your bets! It's either Darumi or Eito, right? It's gotta be one of the two. Someone's at the door. I think it's Darumi. Could it be her? No. No. Takumi, be smart for a second. It's Darumi. I felt a flutter of anticipation, my hands trembling. I pulled open the door to reveal Darumi. Oh, it's Eito. Even better. Takumi, I need you to forget about Nozomi, Karuha. Listen, don't forget about Karuha. But you have an eligible bachelor right in front of you, okay? Use your brain! Eito is so much better! Best boy. Freaking, I'm just saying. Look at this guy. He's so kind and sweet. Just stop being so obsessed! Sorry. He's such a cutie, I know! Ever manhwas or webtoons? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, right now I'm reading Omniscient Reader, Tower of God. I read God High School. I mean, it kind of depends, you know? Right now I'm kind of... It depends because, like, if I do a full-on live stream, it needs to be something that people would watch, because otherwise I want to make sure it's something that's enjoyable. Auto? It auto-corrected to auto? Now that's some freaking conspiracy. Why is the auto-correct correcting to auto? Seems a little weird. Auto-correct. Good evening, Takumi. Do you have time to talk? Oh, it's you, Eito. Were you expecting somebody else? Sorry to disappoint. No! Takumi! You dumbass! Frick! What made you decide to read God High School? I don't remember. I wanted to. That's the bottom line. If I want to read something, then I guess that's the most important thing. I wanted to. I thought it looked cool. And also it was getting an anime, I think. I don't know. I just thought it'd be... Yeah. I don't know. No, it's not like that. What's up? In fact, did I read the God of High School manga first or the anime? I think I watched the anime first, didn't I? And it made me want to read the manga, I think. The manhwa. I think so. I can't remember, actually. Eito is too perfect. Trust me, he's a villain just for that. Don't say that! No! I think this game has multiple endings, so I don't know. You read it before the anime? Oh, I did? Okay. I pray my S-Class Hunters get popular enough to get an anime? Oh, okay. Alright, such a good series. Okay. No, it's not like that. What's up? Nothing in particular. We just wanted to freaking visit! I'm so scared, bro. What's gonna happen to him? I just thought it'd be nice to chat a little. I never got a chance to tell you how happy I was to see you again. I was out of my mind with worry the whole time you were gone. You know how we have the pillow for punching Ima? I need the pillow to hold Eito. This freaking guy, he's just so cute. Oh, really? I thought maybe you disappeared like Hiruko. We went 5 days without any contact from you after all. Sorry, I wasn't exactly in a position to get in touch. What happened to you during that storm? How did you get separated from the group? I'm not really sure. All I remember is that I passed out and woke up with an aching head. You know what? There's somebody else I'm suspicious of. Gaku. I'm a little suspicious of Gaku. And the reason that I'm suspicious of Gaku is because somebody knocked us out that day. And it was only Tsubasa and Gaku that were with us. He's also the one that started the argument in the cafeteria just now, trying to get us to not talk about world death, perhaps. That's too far. That's way too far. That's a stretch. That's a stretch. But at the same time, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe they're all suspicious. Which one is Gakko? He's right here. This is this guy. I don't know. Maybe that's a stretch. Here's the thing. I see images. So I saw a thing at the convention of Eito and he had like a creepy smile. I'm wondering if there's endings where everybody has their own agenda. I know this game has multiple endings, so what if like there's multiple routes? So what if there's like different routes where people are bad, right? Because I think I was showing Amy some cutscenes of this game and the thumbnail had Gaku on it. And I was like, why the frick is Gaku on the... And I'm like, is he more important than I initially gave him credit for? You know what I mean? By the way, I just noticed something. Did Ima really go like, oh, Shoma, your dream is not real, but my sister was having a... Yes! Yes, he did, because Ima's a freaking piece of garbage who values his sister's prophecies, but the moment Shoma has a dream, he's like, you just made it up, you dumbass. It's like, shut... I cannot stand him. I cannot stand him. God. By then, I was already on my own, somewhere miles away from here. After that, Nigo found me and took me to the other school. Perhaps you got sent flying by the storm. It's possible, I guess. I can't think of anything else that would explain it. How about the bump on your head that you didn't find, apparently? Well, you're okay now. That's the important thing. But while we're on the subject of the other school, what's going on between you and that Nozomi girl? Eito's a little bit jealous. I'm kidding, obviously. Unless I think he noticed the tension, right? Indeed. Rip Takumi getting betrayed by his boyfriend after losing his... No, don't say that, Alice. Don't say that, no. When you're around her, you're different. Almost like she's special to you. I wish he acted like that around you, Eito. But you seem troubled as well. What's wrong? I'd like to help, if I can. He's so freaking sweet. Although, if it's something romantic, bear in mind, I don't have any experience in that area. He's perfect. He's just a freaking angel. Oh, was that really it? No, not exactly. It's kind of weird, to be honest. Talking of Shoma, what do you think his weapon is? You know what I think it might be? Like a net. Like an Animal Crossing. He's an Animal Crossing character. You know what I mean? Either that or like a stick. Like a summoner stick. You know, like a druid. Something animal related. I don't know. Maybe like a megaphone like Kate Sith to like call out animals to do stuff? You might not believe what I have to say, but will you still hear me out? Of course. God! I'm worried! Why is Eito so important? He's gonna freaking die. He's too good. Now that I'd been given the go-ahead, it all came spilling out. I told Eito about Karuha, my childhood friend I'd spent practically every day with back home before the war. That was the easy part. Then there was the matter of Nozomi and her uncanny likeness to Karuha. They were so alike that I couldn't accept that they were different people, no matter how much I tried. And as much as Nozomi looked and sounded like Karuha, she had no idea who I was. I told Eito all about this mystery, and the theories I'd come up with, and how the whole thing was messing me up. Oh, a shield. A shield would make sense. I still think Ima is gonna have the shield, though, to protect his sister. That's my theory. Or a whip. You weren't kidding when you said it was weird. Or disappear. It does seem like every 10 days somebody disappears. Side, Hiruko, who's next? I thought maybe she had amnesia, but she's never mentioned hitting her head or having gaps in her memory or anything like that. Not that I've been able to talk to her long enough to ask about it. Come on, Eito. Say something. Oh, sorry. This whole thing reminds me of a sci-fi novel I read a little while back. What happened in it? The main character ends up in a place that's both familiar and different. A parallel universe. I literally said this when we met her. It's parallel universes. Although I thought the academies were parallel universes, so I was wrong about that. Maybe she is a freaking parallel universe. What if you're the one who has amnesia? I mean, maybe, but we played through the prologue and that unreliable narrator. It could be unreliable narrator stuff. Willing to bet if someone disappears, it's going to be from the other school and the tension will rise? I think if someone disappears from either school, it's going to freaking blow up the tension. I think you're right. Isekai into a worse version of your world? Damn. Parallel universes aren't just other worlds, or even the past or the future. They're alternate realities, taking place at the same time as our own. Alternate realities. It's a fairly common trope. Depending on the story, a parallel universe could be completely alien or eerily similar to the reality we know. In the book I'm thinking of, the main character travels to another universe. He finds there's another version of himself here, another him living his own slightly different life. You think that's the connection between Nozomi and Kadoa? Like they're alternate versions of each other? It's interesting that the game is addressing this fairly early. It makes me think that's not the answer, right? I know it sounds ridiculous, but humor me for a moment. It would explain a lot. It would mean Kadoa and Nozomi are the same person, hence all the similarities, but at the same time, they're different. They've lived completely different lives. They would account for Nozomi not knowing you, don't you think? I don't know, Eito. Maybe that's how this stuff works in sci-fi, but I'm having a hard time believing it could happen in real life. Brother, there are undying flames surrounding you. There's a ghost boy appearing in your bedroom at night. There are people going missing. There are eggheads walking around being decapitated and crap. There's commander dragons that you're absorbing hemo-anima blood magic from. You draw the line at frickin' sci-fi? I suppose you're right. It is a little unrealistic. But the situation we're in already is pretty far removed from what we used to consider reality. Thank you for addressing that. Perhaps my sense of what is or isn't realistic has gotten warped from all the strange things that have happened to us lately. There you go. Takumi, support your boyfriend, that's what I'm saying. He's right. If you told me a few weeks ago I'd be stabbing myself in the heart to give myself special powers and fight monsters, I wouldn't have believed that either. Sorry for putting forward such a bizarre idea. I haven't been much help, have I? That's not true. It's really helped to get all this off my chest. And it's such a weird story. Most people probably wouldn't believe me. I couldn't have told just anyone about this. I'm honored, and I'll gladly hear you out if you ever want to talk again, no matter how strange it is. You sure have been having some peculiar experiences. First, the ghostly invader, and now this. Yeah, let's not forget about this guy. Oh, right. I almost forgot about that thing. We still haven't figured out what it is. I haven't seen that invader since I got back. But the next time I do, I'm gonna make sure he answers for what he's done. You don't know if he's the one responsible. Okay, you don't know that. High on copium? Yeah, very much so. He can accept being a terrible Power Ranger? Damn, that's a little harsh. Don't take any unnecessary risks. You have no idea how dangerous he might be. I know. I'll be careful. Well then, I think I've taken up enough of your time. I should get going. Good night, Takumi. Sleep well. God, he's an angel sent to human earth to grace us with his gloriousness. With that, Eito left, pausing at the door to give me one last gentle I don't like the way you worded that, game. I don't like the way you worded that. Don't word it like that. Why would you say it like that? One last gentle smile. I'm not even talking about the romantic implications. I'm talking about don't you freaking disappear on me, Eito. Parallel universes. Alternate realities. Could any of it be true? It sounds so bizarre, but the more I think about it, the more it starts to make sense. Is that what's going on here? Are Karuha and Nozomi alternate versions of the same person? The same, but different. Her hair looks different. She's got a braid, you know? Either way, I won't be able to put this issue to rest until I talk to her about it myself. Even after venting to Eito, the frustration I was feeling still wouldn't go away. I turned in for the day and gradually fell into a light, fitful sleep. Day 31, baby. Yeah, the last is scary, man. That's scary, dude. I don't like that. Shut up. Sorry, I shouldn't. Rest in peace, C-Day, but still, you know. It's morning. Guess I'll go to the cafeteria as usual. I just hope everyone's a little less prickly today. Don't bet on it. Bet on... Oh boy. Nope. Yep. They're all holed up in their rooms. Oh, gosh. Hi, Jiraiya. We love you, Jiraiya. Oh, it's just us today. Yeah, no sign of the second campus guys anywhere. Just so you know, none of us picked a fight with them or told them not to come here. They're just plain old no-shows. Fine by me! Who wants to deal with those jerks first thing in the morning? Everyone's turned so hostile lately, I'm loving it! We can't go on like this forever. We're going to have to talk things out with them eventually. You saw how things went down yesterday, Mr. Atsuki. Does it really seem like they'll listen to our side of things? That doesn't mean we shouldn't try. Whole second campus going missing? Take beds now? Nah, there's no way. They just joined. That'd be too soon, right? That'd be too soon. Our conversation was interrupted by the sound of the door opening as someone new came into the room. Nozomi. Yep. Oh. Good morning. It's you, huh? What are you doing here? Shut the frick up, Gaku. Sorry, that was a little aggressive. Gaku, be nice. She can use the cafeteria if she wants. Ew. Did you come to betray your friends and join our side? One of us! One of us! Is that it? Sorry to disappoint you, but no. There's something I want to discuss with you. Shoma, what's up, buddy? I wish there was something I could do to smooth things over, but I'd probably only mess up and make everything worse. I'm not buying this goody-goody act. She's just as bad as the rest of them. Come on, bro. Do we even need to reconcile with those ragtag misfits? There's nothing wrong with our two teams acting separately. No, there's a lot of... What? Are you stupid, Ima? That was a dumb question, of course. I would like to make friends with the others, but there's really nothing I can do. What's Nozomi doing here? What does she want to talk about? What's the deal with those second campus guys? I guess we better hear what she has to say. I wonder what Nozomi wants. I hope she's not here to try to patch things up with us. I'm enjoying this tense atmosphere way too much. Ima has an IQ as high as he is tall. Yep, you're right. You're right. What do you want to talk about, Nozomi? Are you finally going to tell us the whole story about that world death thing? Sorry, I'd like to, but Kurata and the others are dead set against it. So freaking stupid. I know they can be difficult sometimes, but they're still my friends. I can't just go against their decision behind their backs. What do you want then? I was thinking it might be a good idea to set different times for us to use the cafeteria, at least for a while. Oh my god. It's that bad. Just so we don't cross paths? Oh my god. If our two groups stay separate, we can reduce the chances of things escalating like they did yesterday. Yeah, I guess there's something in that. It shouldn't be too hard to organize. Our group has a training routine we go through every morning. We're going to keep that up here, so we won't need the cafeteria until later. Wow, you train this early? That's the kind of dedication I can only dream of. Yeah, because the B team is way better than we are at fighting, even if they're eccentric. It's all for the good of humanity. We can't afford to lose this war. You sound like a walking recruitment poster. That's a lot of big talk from someone who can't even use Hemoanima. I have issues with Gaku. I got issues. You are being way too mean right now. What the frick is your problem, bro? She's trying to be nice, trying to smooth things out, and you're like, oh yeah? Can't even use Hemo. Shut the frick up, Gaku. Gaku! It's like he's trying to cause problems. What is Hemoanima? I got you. Hemoanima is the thing that allows them, so they stab themselves with this knife, and it allows them to bring forth these powers. They manifest these powers and fight against the invaders. It's like blood magic, basically. The only one who's unable to really do it is Nozomi. She instead wears like armor, like special armor. It still requires some Hemoanima, but it's like a weaker form of it. It's giving Persona, exactly, or like Metaphor, yeah. Where they shoot themselves? Yep. Yep. Or Metaphor, where they literally pull out their hearts.
Yeah.
There's always bound to be some friction when two groups with competing values come together. It's like when two video game companies merge, wow. Sooner or later, one of their flagship series always ends up getting buried. You don't know Metaphor? Dude, Metaphor ReFantazio, goated game. Goated game. It's basically Persona 6, except different, you know? I feel sorry for the fans. At any rate, I think it's best if we keep our distance until we've all calmed down a little. That's all I wanted to say. I'll be going now. Wait a minute. While you're here, I wanted to ask you... Sorry, the others are... God, I feel so bad! Sorry, the others are waiting for me. Is there another reason she's avoiding him, aside from, like, the comments that people are making? Nozomi brushed off my questions and left without even sparing a passing glance at me. That was fun! It's like the management sent a liaison officer to tell us to get our butts in gear and start up the killing game. That chick really hates your guts, huh, Takumi? Damn! Takumi was like, shit, she hates you. Jeez. So she turned you down. So what? She may be cute and everything, but who wants to go out with someone who's always talking about saving humanity and stuff? I'm not liking Gaku right now. What the hell, Gaku? You were just turning around in my estimations. You were doing good, and now you're being a freaking jerk. Guys, don't be so insensitive. Takumi needs to be alone with his pain. They think that he... Oh my god. I'm not sure that's the best approach either. Don't worry, you get used to being hated pretty quick. That's something I learned early on in life from my parents. Jesus. The breakfast that day was as tasteless as the atmosphere. Nozomi's doing all she can to avoid me. I'll never be able to talk to her at this rate. I shouldn't let this get me down, not when there's so much else going on. All right, what should I do today? Free time! Okay, I know what I want to do. The metal shop and biolab have been unlocked. You can do traps and enhancements. Extinguish... Oh, firefighting level has increased. You can now go to new areas when you explore. Ah, shoot. The materials you can obtain are unique to each area. Ooh. So I already know what I want to do. I want to go exploring. I want to go exploring because we need materials to upgrade our abilities, right? Each character has an exploration skill. Create a team to suit your needs by making choices corresponding to the materials you wish to gather. You can press R1 to go on a simple expedition, skipping straight to the results screen. However, none of your skills will activate. What? That's crazy. I can't bring any of them. What? No. Sorry, next time. Please ignore me. Sorry. Rain check. I am still training. I'm experimenting. That's crazy. I expect to be paid. That's crazy. The chibi is so cute. I didn't even see the chibi. That's so fun. Okay. So BP and machines increases chance of finding BP in machines, textiles, minerals and machines, textiles and minerals, BP and plants. All right. Let's bring Eito. Let's bring Gaku. And let's bring Takemaru. I wish they would show up like that. That'd be so fun. That'd be so sick if we saw all their chibis. It's just Takemaru, unfortunately. Open exploration. Bonus spaces appear during free time exploration. Is this my first time exploring? There's no way. When there are no story objectives, stopping on them will net you valuable materials. Press triangle to check your surroundings. Okay. Wall of fire. In order to pass through an undying flame space, you'll need to have a firefighting level. You can increase it by progressing through the story. You'll be able to access a new area. Okay. Spot select. Oh, wow. Oh, that's really cool. View area. I want to... Okay, where are we trying to go, right? Dude, Eito as a chibi would be too overpowered. He'd be too strong, you know? There's a free space over there. I'm looking for, like, level 2. Aha! Over there. So let's go to the right. School front. All right, let's go to the right and see what we can find, yeah? You find an old recycling machine. Put material inside and it'll dispense something new. Scrap parts! You find a pleasant-looking old playground. This might be a good place to take a break. Play in the sandbox. Red crystal fragment. Why is my Pikachu wearing a witch hat? Because I gave it one. There's a way to do that. I have to look into it more. I don't know. I want that treasure. You've activated a time bomb. Run. You decide to simply run away. You go back one space. Okay, that's not bad. You find the ruins of a clock store. It's still stocked with clocks. Some of these might have useful parts. Let's dismantle a large clock. Hell yeah. Uh-oh. You want a witch hat too? I wonder if it's a Pikachu only thing? Let me see. If I select Marjorius. Witch hat. It didn't work! I don't think I can. I'm sorry. I don't think I can. It might be like a Pikachu only thing. I'll look into it though. I'll look into it. You find a small hole in a cavern wall. Could there be something on the other side? Make the hole bigger. Oh, movement -5. Well, great. An ear pick? That's the treasure? A tasty looking fruit? Ignore it and move on. I am not about to eat litter. You see a sign in the middle of the road. It has an arrow drawn on it. Go where the arrow is pointing. We got some... I thought that said Satan. You got Satan! Satin. You find a creepy suit of armor while exploring an old-fashioned mansion. Did it move just now? First of all, thank you for the water. Oh no, no Appleton? I love that you're an Appleton fan. Sorry, maybe they'll add Appleton later. Thank you very much for the hydrate, Alice. Appreciate that. I'm gonna attack the armor. The armor toppled over. You managed to catch it, but Takumi still ended up getting hurt. Well, that sucks. 2. Raw red crystal. That is so much. Oh, that's really good. All right, we're going around. You find some small flowers. I'll ignore them. They could be poisonous. Yeah. Let's go up. You've activated time bomb. Try to defuse it. We took some damage. We got some scrap parts. Let's go up. A time bomb. Run. Oh, it's a checkpoint. Nice. When you arrive at a new checkpoint, you'll be able to select it as a starting point in future explorations. Sick! Additionally, you'll be able to move between checkpoints. If you see locked checkpoints, take the initiative to reach them. That's really cool. Continue exploration, because I want to head up to that level 2. There it is. That's cool. What is that? Move on to the next area? That's what it meant. Whoa. Oh, that's really cool. All right. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. Oh, this looks very easy, though. We can easily take these guys out. Appleton is such a good pick for like a favorite mod. The apple pie Pokemon. The Whale Lord Avatar? I remember that. Yeah, it is a unit and a half. Plus 1 AP. Which means we can have Takemaru defensive stance, I guess. Because he's gonna take some damage. Easy. Okay. Gaku, go here. Do it again. And then Takemaru with the eat this. Boom! Easy stuff. Get some red crystal fragments. Hell yeah, brother. Okay, checkpoint. That's really, really good. Continue exploration. I see a chest. Various mushrooms are growing on a fallen tree. Some of them might be useful. You have to do avatars, space whale lord. Avatars, space whale lord. Then it'll work. I'm gonna pick the fiery looking red ones. Okay. Oh god, this is a harder fight. It should be fine though, right? Purple isn't bad. Right? No, purple is. Oh my god, what is that? Buzz Top? The frick is a Buzz Top? I've never seen that thing in my life. Wait, what does take this? Buff allies and gain voltage. Whoa, I forgot he had this ability. That's really good. Now that does 3 damage? Guys, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you Why are you all turning into Whale Lord? This isn't good. You're gonna freaking crash the stream. Let me cook, Joe? No! I'm not gonna let you cook. Oh my god, you guys are blocking the stream. Okay, that was very well done. Dude, that Gaku ability is kind of broken. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, this thing is not that scary. Okay, you guys are freaking wild. Take this. They no longer have it. Yeah, so take this. Give him that buff. Because now this does 2 damage. That is so broken. I mean, it basically is half the screen. Maybe it's not avatars plural. Did Pity lie to me? It's just Avatar, right? Is it just Avatar singular? There you go. Avatar singular, yeah. I'm kidding, Pity. You didn't lie. I'm just kidding. Just Avatar. Okay, okay. Oh my god, you guys. Thank you for the hydrate, Alice. Whale Lords demand water. I got a whole bottle of it right here for you. 3 whales. Oh my god. Rainbow Feather. Ooh. What do I get rid of here? We have a lot of scrap parts. I don't think we need all that many. Let's go here. Tattered Tuxedo. You see a tree with tasty looking apples growing on it. Is there any way to pick them? Climb the tree. Ato takes 5 damage. He almost died. You find plants growing outside an empty house. Some of them might be useful. I'm gonna take a pumpkin. We got a large pumpkin. Frick yeah, dude. I'll take that over scrap parts. I think with that, we end our expedition. You know what I mean? I think we kind of did everything. And there it is, 10 push-ups. Exploration complete. I'll do these 10 push-ups real quick. I got you. I got you. I also forgot to turn on the fan. No wonder it's hot. Okay. Okay, done. Got you. Woo! There's variants. Is there a way to do them with the commands? I'm not sure what you mean. You guys got nerfed? Oh my god, because pity's a... Wow, you guys are getting nerfed! Oh, shoot. Okay. That took the whole day. Wow, that takes an entire day. That's crazy. It takes an entire day of free time. I go back to Espeon. No need to nerf me. Poor Marjorius. Okay. I believe in you, Pity. I believe that you'll be able to fix them. Because now Espeon's going to be tiny. Oh, no. The day's almost over. I'm not all that tired. But there's nothing else I really want to do today. You're trash? Are you Shoma? Did you turn into Shoma? Trubbish? I guess I'll rest up so I can be nice and fresh tomorrow. Fair enough. The Pokemon avatars have variants. I know on computer you can see the widget and there's like shinies. Oh. Yeah, maybe. Name tag, currency, witch hat, Espeon. There probably is. I'm not seeing it right now. I can look into them though. I got changed and went to bed praying there wouldn't be an attack during the night. There was not an attack during the night. Day 32. Morning already. I should go to the cafeteria. Although I doubt she'll be there today. Yep. She definitely will not with this new rule in place. Kyoshika! Hold on! Kyoshika dialogue! Confound it all! Is this Lady Kurara's doing? Her mischief truly knows no bounds! Hey, Kyoshika, what's the matter? Somebody absconded with the holy Jumanji sword while I was in the bathroom! Huh? I see it right there on your sprite. Kidding. I let this slide the last time Lady Kurara pulled this trick. But this time I'm really going to make my displeasure known. Wouldn't it be easier to just take your sword into the bathroom with you? To take her with me. Surely you jest, Sir Takumi. Such a thing would be the height of impropriety. Besides, I'd be far too embarrassed to think she was watching me do my business. Oh, I see. I think. Oh, but I'm not supposed to be talking to you. Excuse me, I must be going. Damn! Wow, so she sees her sword as a person. Respect. You know. I think we could all do... If we saw our items as people, I think we would all be better off, right? We'd treat them with more respect. And such. There were people in the gym or something, huh? I should have checked that out. Joe drank all the water? Yeah, sorry guys. Why the hell is Pachirisu so big? What? Alright, Pity, put them all back to normal. Come on. Come on, put them back to normal. Oh my god. Just as I thought, it's just the original team from this school here today. Nozomi did say she'd try to keep the two groups separate. It only figures that she's not here. So, not like I care or anything, but do those guys really train every morning? Bro, can you look at Shoma on the left? Why does Shoma look so traumatized? What did Shoma see? It's not like I care either, but yeah, I heard them going at it while I passed the gym earlier. I actually don't care. I'm not even being coy about He said, something like care. He said, no, I actually don't care. I'm not even being coy. That's some impressive work ethic, though. That's so funny. You guys are talking an awful lot about something you claim to not care about. Seeing other people work hard really makes you feel like garbage, huh? Or is that just me? Whatever, man. Training only gets you so far. In a real fight, it all comes down to guts. I was joking about him being traumatized. What did he see? What the hell? Shoma? Are you alright? Shoma! Oh, yes. I'm sorry. It's nothing. Did you have another dream? I didn't mean to space out like that, but my head just kind of went blank for a moment. Yeah, he's disassociating. Maybe I've contracted a disease that makes my brain melt from lack of use. Either way, it's nothing serious. That sounds incredibly serious. What? It's melting again! Quick, someone cut off his head. The Revival-matic will fix it when he puts it back together. Probably. Maybe. 50-50 chance. You can't solve all your problems with beheadings. But Mr. Ginzaki barely contributes anything useful, even when his brain's solid. I think we're safe to just keep ignoring him. How old is Shoma? Either 14 or 35. They're all like 16, 17, I think. Dude, that's so harsh. I can't say I 100% disagree, but still. It's true Shoma's always been on the quiet side, but this goes way beyond that. None of us were really sure what to do about Shoma. We just left him like that? What the frick? What did he see? Did he have another dream? We ate fast and left him to work on his own. So for context, Shoma had a dream where he remembered being placed in a pod in the Kamakura General Hospital. A hospital in the TRC that Shoma remembers. He says he was placed in a capsule-like machine. There's a room in the academy with machines just like them. He's had dreams and we're just gonna freaking leave him? That's what I'm saying. Once breakfast was over, we all went back to our rooms for a while. Oh my god, you guys are the worst friends ever. What now? We're still no closer to patching things up with the team from the other school. We can't let things continue as they are, but how can I get two such different groups of people to get along? I guess I'll just have to try whatever I can, my own way. I think now is a good time for us to like walk around and see if there's any like dialogue. Okay, we can hang out with Gaku. Hi, Takumi. Want to hear my latest review of the food? I'm busy, bro. So we can hang out with Gaku. I can't go to the gym, but that's where they all are. Wow. The parking lot. I've never been here before. There's the bus. The school bus comes with a fire extinguisher so we can use it through the wall of fire. How can we break the ice with the people from the other school? I wonder what World Death is. That's what I'm saying, Tower. You're too problematic, right? Why is Ima hiding in the corner? Those guys from the Second Academy have a warped sense of reality. They better not get too close to my dear sister. Shut the frick up. Those guys from the other school are just teasing us now. What the hell's World Death? Does it say anything unique when you try to go to the gymnasium? I never thought of that. Good idea. Entrance hall. Let's go all the way around. Cafeteria. And gymnasium. Strange room. Gym. Everyone from the other academy goes to the gym in the morning to train. I can't just barge in and ask to talk to Nozomi alone. Huh. It would have been kind of neat if we like heard them training a bit. Defense room. Why is Shoma in the defense room? Did he see the ghost? Did you see the ghost? What? What's going on? He was also the only one who was awake on the day that the fridge got burned down. And then the rec room. Okay. Takumi, come act in this movie I'm shooting, okay? Did you come to use the Gift-O-Matic too, Takumi? What are the stats I want to work on? Okay, so I think the way this works is once you get enough in like calculation and analysis, it like boosts your level, right? So we need more science and social studies. We need more investigation, technology, observation, and exploration. So on that note, Tsubasa likes technology. She improves technology. He improves observation and exploration. He wouldn't be a bad person to hang out with. She boosts creativity. Right. Technology. Let's hang out with Tsubasa. I came to make some sanitizer wipes with the Gift-O-Matic. And also a mop, and a bucket, and rubber gloves, and a plastic bag.
Oh.
So basically a set of cleaning supplies. Are you doing some tidying up? Is Shoma's power getting possessed by a ghost? That'd be kind of sick. Possession powers? Yeah, it's been a while, so I got it everywhere. Oh, the barf. Got what everywhere? Come on. You know about my condition. Right, she must have puked for some reason. I know she can't help it because of her condition, but it's gotta suck to have to do all that cleaning whenever she gets sick. Your experience, unlock the keyword clean. These help you find gifts for them. Hey, let's go! Science 1, keywords can be used to create new gifts. Try out different keywords and see what you come up with. All right, that's really neat, okay. More free time in the afternoon. Now they're all back in their rooms. Wow. I'm guessing Eito has the same dialogue, but I just want to double check. Yep. And then what is her dialogue now? Wow, really? Huh, you know so much about this stuff. Is he still traumatized? Bro, what is going on? Okay, also, we can level up our abilities. So Kurara already has level 2 level 2 turret and level 2 Usuzuki Nightmare. Suzuki Nightmare. Interesting. Man is going through it. I feel bad. Darumi. We should definitely level up Darumi a little bit, right? So I can give her more voltage on her... Oh, it's telling me what I can upgrade. Yeah, I see. Yep. I always forget about that. Okay. Impact Stab. That's pretty nice. Impact Stab is pretty nice. That might be worth... Hold on. Instead of upgrading, what about the VR training mission? There's no new missions. Okay. It's the middle age catching up to him. Damn, don't do Shoma like that. Learn Stay With Me. Debuffs movement within a large area. Ooh. And then that will also change because her moves change when she uses them. Interesting. Okay. Let's learn Stay With Me. Good. I think everybody should at least learn their second move, like Eito learning Jury. Judge, Jury, Executioner. Attack diagonally to hit enemies within a large area. Yep. PTSD from the war. Poor Shoma, man. Square will give a preview of what a skill looks like in practice. It does? Oh my god, thank you so much, Midori. Okay, ooh. That is good. 2 damage in a diagonal line like that? Dude, Eito is broken. Okay, that's really good. I like that. It reminds me of Kyo's skill. Yeah. And then Stay With Me. Oh my god, that's really good. That's very good. Debuff movement in a line like that. Stan Eito? Absolutely, dude. And then for you, I want you to learn Impact Stab. That's just 500 red points. That's like super worth it. Bum, bum, bum. I'm just looking at everyone's skills. People can't really learn these until level 2. Ah, but I have level 2 Jim. I could teach him put him up. Put him up. Hit an enemy and challenge him to a one-on-one brawl. Inflicts enraged on the target. Ooh, that is very good. Let's learn it. Yeah, learning these skills is very valuable. That gives you so many more options in battle. Tsubasa. Yep. Gaku. God, I need to learn social studies. Nozomi, okay. Kurara. Kyoshika. Aha! I could teach her Shigure no Mai. Launch into a powerful spinning slash inflict stun that does 6 damage. Wow. Not if they die next night. Don't say that. And then mow down enemies in range, pushes targets back 1 space. Oh, that's cool. Let's learn both of these. So that one had no requirements. No, this one had level 1 gym. This one level 2 gym. Nice. Who do you think will be next? I mean, I don't know if anyone will. I think we're all gonna just get along. You know what I mean? I don't think anyone else is gonna go missing. I think we're fine. Sacrificial Viper. Extend your arm to strike an enemy in front. Inflicts bleed on the target. That's very good. Okay, good. Very good. We're using these materials quite well. Let's leave it there for now. Not even Ima? I don't care what happens to Ima. Now, if somebody had to go, I think it's Eito. I think it's freaking Eito, bro. I hate to say it. Yeah, this is him with talking about the design. Yep, we've seen him do that many times. Shoma Death Flags? Yes, but the thing is, he hasn't joined our squad yet. He hasn't started fighting yet. It's because they said last yes. No one's gonna die, Alice. Everyone's gonna get out of this game, and it's gonna be great. Damn, he wants to talk about stuff? I kind of want to. My social studies need work. What's on your mind, Gaku? Dude, lately, whenever I look at Tsubasa, it makes my chest hurt. I get warm all over, and my pulse goes buck wild. He's got a crush! He's got a crush on Tsubasa! Do you feel some kind of way about Tsubasa? Yeah, I didn't want to admit it, but it's true. I think her stomach's the hottest thing I've ever seen. Pardon? Why's it gotta be so dang sexy? She just goes everywhere with that thing out. She's got me twisted up sexual style. I was a staunch boob man, but she's completely flipped my world upside down. Damn it, bro. I feel like I've lost a part of my identity as a man. I can't accept defeat. Good hangout. You're we knew this about him though. He does like that kind of thing. Yeah. Observation, exploration. Hey, social studies, let's go. Tsubasa's not the twin. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. They're all gonna live happily ever after holding hands. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a good time, you know? She's drugging him. Another day gone. They've been going faster lately. They really have. Not that I'm complaining. I want to get to day 100 and get out of here as soon as I can. And when I get home, I'll be able to clear up the Karuwa Nozomi thing once and for all, right? I don't know at this point. I've got no theories. I don't think it's parallel worlds. I don't think it's amnesia. I got nothing. Anyway, I'm going to bed. Fair enough, bro. Get some sleep. Get some sleep. So ended my 32nd day at Lash Defense Academy. Huh? Freaking a dream. He's having another dream. Oh my god. Lock in.
なんだよ。
今日誰かからチョコもらった？
Look at this music.
チョコって
だってほらバレンタイ
It's
ンデー。
Valentine's Day.
ああ、そうだったっけいや、もう俺は別に お前こそどうなんだよ。誰かチョコをあげたりしたのか。
いや、もう私は別に中学校にチョコを持ってくる
Damn, looking at her hair really is different.
だったら聞いてくるなよ。
まあ
They're a little younger here, though, too. It's not such a rare thing for boys and girls to be friends when they're little, but as they get older, they tend to start noticing the differences between each other more and more, and end up drifting apart. That's not how it was with me and Karuha. We remained close all through elementary school and junior high. Of course, that doesn't mean our relationship didn't change a little. I used to think of her as just one of the family. But after puberty hit, yeah, I was aware the differences between us, alright. Even then, there was one thing that didn't change. Karuha and I were always together.
あのね、私今年はチョコを手
The
作り
they have these flashbacks for a reason. Because the one before, where they were having McDonald's or whatever, and then it was like, oh, what if you forget about me? I'll never forget about you. And then we meet Nozomi, you know what I mean?
少し緊張したけど学校に行く前に渡してきたよ。
え？
受け取ってはくれたけどちゃんと食べてくれ
What'd she say? I tried making Valentine's chocolate. I worked at the Courage and handed it over. I went to school. Oh, okay.
るかはわかんない。
Do you think so, Tower?
仕事に行くって先に出かけた時もテーブルの上に置きっぱなしだったし。
It was for your mom. He was like, you gave it to a girl, what?
でもすごいな。お母さんのためにわざわざ手作りまでしてさ。
Yeah, that's nice.
あ、うん。
She's we were so close. We were so close. Nah, doesn't seem so. Technically, it wasn't just for her. Ah, cute. Cute. Hey, what's up, Night Saber? Good to see ya. Hope you're doing well.
はい。こ
We're playing 100 Line Last Defense Academy.
俺に？
Takumi, forget about her. Your boyfriend's Ato now. That's what I'm saying.
学校に持ってくのは禁止だけど、たっくん帰るとすぐ遊びに
Hope you're
行っ
doing
ちゃ
well,
う。
Night Saber. But we're on our way home now, so that's cute. That's cute.
意外と手が込んでるんだよ。時間もかかったから。
Takumi is too.
味わって食べてほしい
Yeah, yeah. You said why not both? Damn. She acting like she don't know. It's true, cause she's Nozomi now.
ああ、そうなのか。じゃあお返しもしないとな。
お返しなんていらないよ。
Aw.
でもいつか将来私に天体望
You'll
遠
show
鏡
me
で
the
星を見
stars
せてほしいの。
someday. Oh, come on. An astronomical telescope. Adorable.
はあ？天体望遠鏡。
She's learning about the outside world. It's an instrument you use. Why they don't even know about the stars?
図書館の古い本で読んだんだ。
Do they? Do they see stars in the dome?
いつか天体望遠鏡で星を見るのが私の夢なんだよ
Wow.
ね。
Wow.
星なんて見られるわけないだろ。
So they do know about
ここは
stars,
東京団
but
地
they
だ
can't
ろ。
see them because of the
だから
dome.
夢だって言ったでしょ。もうたっくんってばロマンがないんだから。
Yeah, no imagination. Plot twist. This is the tower? Maybe, bro. Maybe, Marjorius. Maybe she learned too much about the outside and they wiped her memories. That's a possibility. Something in that vein. Shut up. Cute. Interesting time to have a dream. Day 33. Expedition 33. That number is forever changed in my mind.
そういやば
They don't see stars. We joke about rage. Yeah, there's some similarity. It's no surprise I'd dream about Karuha again. The way she's been on my mind so much recently. It really brings home how alike she and Nozomi are, though. No, alike isn't the word for it. They're exactly the same. That parallel universe theory is starting to look more and more attractive. Yo, my elder god! Oh, good times, good times. But if Nozomi is an alternate version of Karuha, what's she doing here? Is it just coincidence that I happen to know the other her? Thinking about this isn't going to get me anywhere. I should head over to the cafeteria. It's not a coincidence. Side didn't plan on her joining. I wonder if all the people at the second school were like that. People that they didn't plan on joining initially. Frick, maybe all of them have fake identities. Kurata and all of them. Morning, Takumi. Looks like we made it through another day without an attack, huh? Still, not knowing when the enemy will attack next is pretty stressful in its own way. Sometimes I feel so nervous, I could just... Try not to overthink it. Whenever the next attack comes, we'll deal with it, just like we always have. I hope so. Is my redeem not working? It doesn't look like it, Tower. I'm sorry. I don't know why. Listen, whatever you redeemed, I'll do it. Leave it to me. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working, but what did you redeem?
Huh?
They're all in the room! What in the world? Oh, there it is! Tower of God fun fact. There it is. I'll make it quick. Tower of God fun fact. Maybe you have to type a message with it? Yeah, I don't know. Thank you for the redemption. Tower of God fun fact. SIU came up with the concept for Tower of God while he was in the military. Doing sketches and stuff. He was inspired by Dragon Ball growing up. He wasn't really like allowed to own comics for some reason, but like he still would like kind of hide it under his bed. He had like this, you know, he grew up loving comics and he started practicing his drawing in the army or in military or whatever you'd call it. And he was obviously like very basic. He had to learn a lot, but he started writing these like Tales User Universe short stories and stuff. He published a couple of comics online, like line webtoon, whatever, before eventually doing Tower of God in like 2009, 2010. But yeah, there's a fun fact for you. I don't know, maybe you already knew that, but I think that's pretty cool. Thinking about the idea of like, it's always the people who like who aren't allowed to like own certain things, or it's like frowned upon, and yet they like pursue it anyway. It's a really cool kind of inspiring story, I think. Whoa, what are they doing here? Pop those eyes back in your head, peasant. You look like a middle-aged hotel manager who's just been caught peeping on his guests. Sir Takumi, surely you'd never do such a thing. These two are a bad team. Bro, she's too gullible. That creaking in the walls last night. Was that you? I know not what you think you saw, but I assure you you're mistaken. I was simply messing around with my sword and, well, perhaps I got carried away. Ah, frick! I'm gonna move on from that. Ooh, I'm actually curious now. I'm gonna move on from that, bro. I'm gonna move on from that, bro. Oh, no. Oh, my God. For the record, we're not here to patch things up with you guys. We're just answering the call. What does that mean? I asked them to come. There's something I want you to hear. All of you. What's so important that we all need to be here? Shoma, thank freaking God. Thank God. Yeah, she a freak, yeah. Bro, Eito is the only smart person in this freaking building, I swear to God. The only smart person in this building is Eito Aotsuki. Everybody else, man, Shoma was acting strangely yesterday. He tried to brush it off, but I pressed him on it. And he finally told me what was bothering him. Thank you. Shoma had another dream. I freaking knew it. One that unearthed a repressed memory. Shoma is the GOAT. Shoma was the only one who didn't activate Hemo Anima before coming to the school. Another one? What's up with Shoma this time? Shoma had another dream. One that unearthed a repressed memory. A dream unlocking a repressed memory? I thought we resolved this issue already. Shut the frick up. Is Shoma alright? The real Seer, that's what I'm saying. Another dream memory? What was the first one again? I forgot about it already. Shoma's been acting weird lately. Maybe now he's gonna explain why? What's the deal with getting us all together for this? Didn't we decide it was just a regular dream last time? What's all this about What's all this about? Shoma unlocked a repressed memory? Yeah, I like Shoma. I like him. I didn't like him at first, but I feel so bad for him, you know? We're here because of that shrimpy little pill bug, right? What's he want? What's all this stuff about dreams and memories? Does Shoma have some kind of special ability you didn't tell us about? I don't know what you think you saw last night, but you're mistaken! I was simply messing around with my sword and, well, perhaps I got carried away. God. I actually think we gotta end it here. I'm gonna end on a cliffhanger. My goal is gonna be that we go live again tomorrow. That's my goal. I'm having a lot of fun streaming this game, and I want to stream it as much as possible. So I think we should end there. I gotta go with Amy to the dentist. But this was a lot of fun. We'll be live again tomorrow around the same time. And listen, guys, if you're unable to be here for all the streams, I know that was a criminal. I know, that's criminal. If you're unable to be here for all the streams, I'm uploading all the VODs to the Dr. Gamehead channel, which I think if you do this, it comes up. I spelled it wrong. Ignore that. I don't know. It's somewhere. There's the VOD channel. It's called Dr. Gamehead. So you can look at that. Yeah, I'm happy you guys could come. Thank you, Tower. It was very fun. Yeah, no, I really enjoyed having you here. Yeah, and if you guys want to keep watching the VOD, we'll have all the, the VOD channel. We'll have all the episodes. It's going to be a fun time. And the last thing I'm going to say is that pretty soon, next week, we're actually going to start streaming a second game. At least at first. I don't know if we're going to keep streaming it, but depending on how the game is, depending on if I like it, we'll keep streaming it. We'll see. That'll also be a surprise. So, look forward to that as well. What game? Frick, I'll say it. I'll say it. Beast of Reincarnation comes out next week, and I really want to try it. Towers and Gods is next week. Yeah, next week. So, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate ya. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for being here. Peace.